match tonight. A very, very experienced opponent. Difficult loss, but you played some really nice stuff. What were your thoughts on the game?
I thought I played okay. She played well. The court was quite hot and bouncy, so some of my shots that would normally go in, I kind of lost control a bit on, but generally I can't be too disappointed.
Yeah, I mean obviously she's a very experienced opponent. You did look to be trying to take the pace off the ball, which, like you say, on the warmer court becomes a lot more difficult.
Yeah, no, I just needed to try and break it up somehow against Alison, because I can't hit it as hard as she can for as long as she can. So, you know, I've in the past that's kind of worked, but I just couldn't control it as well today.
How's your season gone so far this year?
My season's generally gone okay. My ranking's gone up from 23 to 17, so I'm like well fixed in the top 20 now. So yeah, it's been pretty okay.
Great.
Yeah.
And have you been enjoying playing down at Leicester Squash Club?
I've loved it. I just feel like I've let the team down a few times because I've struggled a bit this season with a bit of fatigue after events and knowing how much time to have of recovery in between events and league and training, and I've fallen short a few times on matches that I probably should have won, but I've really enjoyed it. I just hope the next season I can perform better.
Yeah, I mean it's obviously difficult trying to come off tournaments and then come into our PSL league as well. Balancing that must have been tough, but we're obviously really looking forward to next season and seeing a bit more squash. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks.
Alright, Alison, lovely to meet you, and a very enjoyable match to watch tonight. How did you feel that went?
Yeah, I thought it was a good match. Obviously Emily's a good player, and you know, I knew coming into it wasn't going to be an easy match, so I was well focused and prepared, and yeah, really pleased to get off in 3.
So a big match for the team, and coming into a semi-final, how did that affect your preparations for the match?
I mean obviously it's a big match and both teams want to win. We've only just got back from Poland on Sunday. We had a European Team Championship, so yeah, I'm well refreshed. I had a day off yesterday, and I had a hit this morning, so yeah, I was feeling good and I was looking forward to the match.
Yeah. How did the matches in Poland go?
Yeah, we won both the men and women's team events, so it was a good week.
Yeah. And any particular tactics you went into for the match tonight?
For me, you know, Emily's got good skills and she was slowing the pace down quite a lot, so my game's quite a fast pace, so I try and keep the tempo up and keep the pressure on that way really, and I think that was the key tonight.
Yeah, I mean it was quite noticeable she was lobbing it up a lot. You felt that was a fairly definite tactic from her to try and slow it down then?
Yeah, I mean that's her game, she lobs, she drops it really well, and she's got a good serve, so I knew coming into it that was what she would do, so I just wanted to play my game, and yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and obviously well set up for the team. Looking forward to watching the rest of the matches, and thank you very much for the interview and for a very well played match.
Thank you very much.
Alright, well that was a really tough looking match, went on for a good long time. How did you feel it went?
Yeah, it was a good match, competitive all the way through until the end, but came out worse at the end there, but that's the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, there looked to be some really, really long rallies, some really competitive stuff in there, and you know, a tough match for you. What were your tactics going into it?
Just to make it long really and see how I fared myself, to be honest. Pleased with how I played, but the result went the wrong way, I guess. But
yeah, I looked to be struggling a bit with movement at the moment coming off it. Any problems or just the effects of the long match?
I had 1 injury going into the match and 2 at the end.
Right.
So I guess you could say it's not gone well.
Yeah, hopefully that will recover soon.
Yeah.
How's the season been for you otherwise?
Yeah, it's been a good season. My second season on the PSA, and gotta hope it was my best season yet. But yeah, happy with how things are going.
Yeah, brilliant. And are you enjoying playing down here at Leicester Squash Club this year?
Yeah, third season as a PSL player. Best season yet. First time I've reached or played in the semi-finals, but yeah, a really good experience.
Excellent. So thank you very much. Really well played, and we look forward to seeing some more excellent squash.
Thank you.
Cheers. Wait for them to go past. I said I knew they were going to stand there. I told them they're not allowed to stand there.
they'll have to.
He does it to me all the time. We go to
He'll be facing it.
No, yeah, but I'm not that immature that I need to stand
Right.
next. So when you're ready, there.
Yeah. Well, I know it looked like an incredibly long match. Lasted absolutely ages. How did you feel that went?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously, good to get the win. It was a tough match because I came straight out of the car and had to obviously pretty much go straight on court because we got stuck in really bad traffic coming up. So it was tough, but happy obviously with the win. And yeah, good to obviously get a win for the team as well, which is the main thing.
Yeah, I mean, what tactics were you using in the match today? Because it did go on for quite a long time.
Yeah, I played Angus quite a few times, so obviously you get to know sort of player styles and stuff. But it's always tough when we play, so I knew it was going to be a hard match. But I lost the first game, which I felt I should have won, and then from there I thought I stepped it up pretty well, switched on a bit more, and yeah, just I felt as the match went on, I got stronger and stronger, and it felt to be swaying towards me, which obviously was helping. And yeah, happy with how I stuck into it, stuck to my game plan, and got through in the end.
Yeah, seemed to be a bit of discussion with the referees as well.
Yeah, there can be. Obviously, it's hard because we're playing at such like a hard, fast level, and there's so much at stake that obviously the referees have like huge decisions to make, so it can make huge differences. But yeah, I probably do talk a bit too much to the referee, but yeah, it does happen. But maybe I need to stop it a little bit. But yeah, it was a fair. The game was played in a fair spirit, which is the main thing.
And how's your season gone so far?
Yeah, it's been good. It's only 3 tournaments left, so it's about to finish. Yeah, just sort of 3 tournaments in the next 3 weeks, so it's going to be pretty manic. But yeah, it's been a good season. Just hopefully can finish it well. It's a long season, so from September to sort of through to May time, it's long. But yeah, looking forward to a couple of weeks off and then get back into summer training. So hopefully end the season really well.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Good luck for the remaining
Cheers.
tournament. Ben, that was a fantastic win. Really good match. Excellent to watch. How did you feel it went?
Yeah, happy to. I mean, first and foremost, happy to get the win. Feel like I played good squash out there, and yeah, I mean, playing Pete, I know he's been incredible over the years, but he's obviously recently retired, and he's not quite physically the same, but he's still dangerous, and I'm happy to win.
Yeah, I mean, obviously playing a very experienced opponent, a guy who's been around a long time with a fantastic record. What sort of thoughts did you take for your planning for the match?
Well, he's actually, I mean, everything you just said, but I've actually been doing some work with him lately as well. He's sort of been a bit of a coach for me lately, which has been great, but it made it a little bit more strange to play him really. But I'm happy I managed to focus on my game and yeah, play well. Just done enough in the end to win. So.
I think we have to mention the third game. At one point, I think you were 10-2 down in that, and dragged it all the way back to 10-0, and then a fantastic win. I mean, that's an incredible amount of effort, a fantastic game.
Yeah, I mean, that all seems like a bit of a blur, to be honest with you. I'd sort of, you never give in, but I sort of felt that third game had gone away from me. So I think you go the opposite and you know, relax completely. And yeah, before I knew it, it was sort of 7-8-10, and I thought I had a chance there, and managed to. Yeah, really happy to take that. I think that's probably my biggest comeback in a single game. So I'll take that.
Yeah, it looks to have been a really good season for you this year. How have you felt it's gone?
Yeah, I mean, I've been sort of moving up in the ranking slowly but surely, but I mean, going in the right direction. I think you always want a bit more, but I'm positive with things and feeling good. Feel like I'm playing well. Hopefully I can just get some more results and push on up even more.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us, and all the best for the remainder of this season.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Alright, that looked like a pretty good match out there. Some excellent shots being played. Possibly over a bit quicker than you'd like, but fantastic to watch. How did you feel it went?
It was over. I mean, in 3, I was hoping to win at least one game, but Ben played well. I'm coaching Ben now, so at the end of the day, he was doing some good things, obviously, which hopefully I've had an impact on. But I'm not doing a lot these days, so I was just happy to. I haven't been that well either. I've had like eye infection and all sorts, so I was just happy to finish the match with one piece, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it was certainly enjoyable to watch, and I gather you're now retired from the official tour. How's life treating you in retirement?
Very well, yeah, apart from a bit of illness and whatever, but yeah, very well. I'm enjoying my new job with England's Watch and working with some of the top players. So hopefully you better ask them how I'm doing, but it's for me personally it's going well. Enjoyed it a lot more than I probably thought I would.
Excellent, that's really good to hear. So are you still planning to play some more of the PSL as well? Or?
Yeah, I'm actually going to have a bit of a knee op here at the end of the season and do a little bit of training for next season. So I'm going to still play a couple of leagues, but obviously no more tournaments and just going to be sort of helping the boys. But if I can still play a game or two competitively with them, then that's fine.
Yeah, well, I certainly think, judging by what we saw tonight, you'll be keeping that up for a bit.
Thank you.
Really enjoyable to watch, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, Daryl, that looked like a really good match. Good win for you against the guy who's shot up the rankings this year. How did you feel that went?
Yeah, it went obviously pretty well for me. 3-love very comfortably. I don't think he's 100%, to be honest, which it's, I would have liked a better match rather than coming up and playing for 10 minutes, but take it because it's good for the team that I win 3-love. But he's a very good player. There's no way I should beat him in 10 minutes, but that is the game. That was what was presented in front of me tonight, and team got very close. Daz did really well sticking in at the end there. When he's up against it, Lyell's an up and coming player, so he did really well there. But just one man short maybe tonight. Yeah,
I mean, obviously, like you say, your opponent tonight not maybe moving as well as usual, but you certainly seem to be hitting some really good shots tonight. Taking advantage of what was put in front of you.
Yeah, definitely. Like PSL semi-finals for me are big events because I've never actually won the PSL before, so lost in a few finals, and I've enjoyed playing for Leicester this year, and really wanted to help them win. So preparation was good, and I was really looking forward to the match. Happy I won 3-love. Happy with how I played, so I was hitting it well. But it would have been nice if he moved a little bit more than he did.
Yeah. And how's your season gone this year? Have you been doing well?
Not as well as I hoped. I've actually dropped outside the top 20 for the first time in 7 years, which is a shame. I'm 21 at the moment, but getting older, not always injury free throughout the season, which makes it difficult. Played some good matches, and just struggled. I was ill for like the last 2 months, the last 2 tournaments, so that made it difficult.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we certainly enjoyed watching you play this season. Cheers. Some fantastic matches, and we hope to see a bit more fantastic sport again in the future.
Yeah, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Cheers. Cheers.
All right, Darren, that looked like a really tough match against a young up-and-coming player, but you fought very hard. How did you feel that went?
Yeah, I was trying my hardest, obviously. It was good when I got the third, and the crowd gave me a lot of support. I was always behind in the fourth game, though. It was tough. He played really well in that fourth game. I just gave it my all. That's as good as I could do, really.
I mean, certainly in the third and the fourth, he certainly looked to have given it all on the court and left everything out there. Incredibly hard fought, but he played some really good shots as well.
Yeah, exactly. He took it in short really well. Anything sort of loose around the middle of the court, he was just taking it short, and I just wasn't quick enough to get up to it. I just tried my hardest to do what I could. Obviously, last match, wanted to come out with a win, but it was a bit too good in that last game for me.
Yeah, and going out to play obviously a much younger player, how do you prepare for that, and what were your thoughts ahead of the match?
Yeah, I was trying to not go too fast at the start, trying to keep it nice and steady down his backhand where he couldn't attack me as much and make me move as quick. But in the end, I had to do something behind, so I had to attack a little bit more and try and push the pace as the match went along. Which I managed to do in the third game, but he then changed his game again in that fourth. yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, well, I certainly think the crowd all enjoyed the third, especially.
Yeah.
Plenty of noise being made there.
Yeah.
How did that help?
Oh, it did. It gave me, a big lift towards the end of that third, and helped me to win that third game. I was just hoping I was, going to be close to him in the fourth game, so I could get that lift again from the crowd. But unfortunately, he got too many points ahead of me. We got a bit of a gap, which took a bit of pressure off him towards the end.
Well, a fantastic match, really well fought, and really enjoyable to watch. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.